Good afternoon to everybody. So, today I'm going to be talking about procrastination and kind of the effect that it's had on me, some of the things I procrastinate on, some of the ways that it's stopping you from meeting your goals, and then also maybe a way to overcome procrastination, at least speaking from my own source, right? From myself. So, going to go over those things today and hope you guys enjoy the video. Procrastination. Isn't that a topic? Isn't that a thing? Sounds terrible to go fold that laundry right now. I think I'll get it later. Homework, I'll wait till the night before. I got a lot more time. I need to focus on other stuff like watching TV. Oh, that diet? No, I already fucked up today, so I'm going to go ahead and wait till tomorrow to start it. I'll make sure everything's perfect first, and then I'll go ahead and get into, getting back on track and making sure that I'm getting fit and whatnot. Does this sound like you? Because this is 100% me. I always have an excuse. I always have a reason as to why I shouldn't be doing something. For everything. Everything. It doesn't matter. I don't want to take my butt off of that couch. I don't want to stop watching TV because I think anything else will expend too much energy. And then it kind of goes into everything else in my life as well. So, once again, homework. Shoot, when I was in school, I was waiting to do that thing till the last second, every single time. And when I'd go to do it, I already forgot all the steps on how to complete it. Talking about math in specific, okay? Another thing, folding laundry. Oh my God. Something with folding laundry just doesn't sit right with me naturally. I don't know what it is. I love to just pick from the pile off the top of the dryer. I feel like, hey, I don't got time to do that. I'm watching this show. I'm too busy doing this. I'm focused on my comfortability. So I can do it later. And then later happens and it's still not done. Shoot, dishes. Now I'll just throw them in the sink real quick. I'll get them later. And then we start piling them up. These are just a couple of examples. Oh, cardio. I'll start doing that in a week. And the reason behind that is because I've already messed up on my diet. And plus, I'm kind of bulking a little bit, so I don't need to be doing cardio. I'll do it later, 100%. So now, when we're trying to do these things later, myself in particular, this may or may not be you, it's a lot harder to do. Now we've accumulated a lot more dishes. There's a lot more laundry. The homework's piled up and we don't remember all the formulas or equations that we learned in class. Cardio-wise, shoot, we're 40 pounds overweight. We've been eating hot dogs and burgers and candy and whatever else you're eating every single day. Every single day. We don't skip that. We don't procrastinate on that. We need to go ahead and get that immediate comfort right away. But when it's discomfort, let's put that off to the right because that don't even sound fun right now. That doesn't even sound fun right now. Now I'm looking at myself and I'm thinking, hey, I'm making a good decision. I'm enjoying everything I'm doing. But that same procrastination is what's keeping me at that same job, making that same amount of money and dreaming about Lamborghinis, dreaming about that giant mansion, dreaming about retiring my mother, dreaming about going on vacation a lot, dreaming about having the money to not worry about everything, but I'm not even doing the work behind it. I can't even wash a dish. I can't even do laundry. I can't even get my homework done on time. Can't even get in the gym and do cardio. I'm not showing up for myself. I'm living in my own comfort. That's the problem. You might be asking yourself, what's causing that problem? I told myself I was going to get this done. I told myself I was going to do this, and I still didn't do it. I just can't get past my own procrastination. I can't. It's like an impenetrable wall. Well, let's look within. Let's analyze ourselves a little bit. I'll ask you a couple questions. Do you have goals? that you've set for yourself to achieve in life? If the answer is yes, that's good. You're starting somewhere. That's where I'm starting at. I set a goal. I want to achieve this. That's number one. So we got our goal. Number two, do you have systems in place to get to that goal? i.e., if you're wanting to start a business, do you understand what an LLC is? Are you working on getting a business bank account? Do you have your EIN number? What are you doing or creating for yourself work-wise to get towards this goal? If you've got a goal and you don't have a system in place, it's going to be a lot easier to procrastinate. Number three, are you setting deadlines for things that you want to get completed? Now, not every single item on here has a specific time of day that it has to be set at, but maybe you say, today I want to get done with the dishes. I want to get to the store and buy groceries. I want to have my homework completed. I want to go get my tires changed, whatever. Are you setting deadlines for stuff? And if you're setting deadlines for stuff, are you frequently meeting those? Right? So we've got those three things. The last one, if you've got all of those things and you're still procrastinating, the only thing that you can put that on is excuses. I have them myself. I've dealt with it myself. I had goals. I had a system in place to make sure I was going to be on time and get everything done I needed to get done. I had it laid out, and then I had a deadline that I needed to do it at, right? When the deadline came around, I was already back in break mode. I was like, hey, I don't really want to do this. It's going to take a lot of work and a lot of time. I was already doubting myself. I was already doubting myself. So I never even stood a chance. Maybe that's you. These are things that you get to analyze for yourself. These are things that you decide for yourself. I kind of gave you folks a little bit of what my procrastination issues are. Look within yourself and see, maybe is my goal not actually coming to light because I don't have any systems in place. I don't have any deadlines. I've got a lot of excuses. So maybe we can work on these things in order to get to our goals, in order to get to where we want to be, in order to take some of that stress out of our lives. So I've got a couple tips on how to actually overcome procrastination. Tip number one is going to have to be getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. See, a big thing about procrastination is we enjoy comfort so much that we don't want to get uncomfortable. If you do the opposite of being comfortable, which is uncomfortable, you'll soon learn that in order to get to your goals, you're going to have to do certain things that you do not want to do at times that you don't want to do them. So if you learn how to consistently be okay with discomfort, then you're going to be on the right track to getting past procrastination. Number two for me is going to have to be having a strong enough belief system. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in yourself at all, you're going to fail. You're going to go back to excuses. You have to support you. This is something that's learned. This is something that I'm currently doing for myself. As soon as I wake up in the morning, I'm going straight to positive affirmations. I'm working on my business ideas that I want to do for myself. And then I'm getting in the gym. I'm doing some cardio for myself, working on myself, getting uncomfortable, building that belief for myself, because I know I'm going to show up even when I don't want to. I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. even when I don't want to. And this is just the beginning of my process. This is just the beginning of my process. And I'll tell you this, consistency of that belief is going to be enough fuel for me to stay away from procrastination. I guarantee you it can do the same thing for you. But once again, these are just my thoughts. So don't take this as some sort of medical advice or anything of that nature. I'm just putting out there what I'm learning. So number 3 for me is going to have to be setting goals for yourself properly. If you don't enjoy pharmacology, you're not going to go back to school and study to be a pharmacist, right? If you don't enjoy flowers, you're not going to go work at a flower shop. Sit down, analyze yourself, create belief in yourself throughout that process, and then figure out what goals you want to accomplish. There's something in you that enjoys something in this world. Something. For me, I enjoy fitness. I enjoy personal growth and self-development as well. That's why I made this YouTube channel. But it was a challenge for me to overcome my procrastination because I hadn't set anything in place for myself to push me towards the direction I needed to be going in. And this is the direction I believe for myself that I needed to go in. This is something I've always wanted to do. And I'm sure that you have something you've always wanted to do. So when you set your goals, break it down to a step-by-step process, the smallest level possible, and handle it in a step-by-step process. Give yourself some of those deadlines to get this stuff done. Do your research in the mornings before you go to work. Wake up a little bit earlier to try to work on stuff for yourself. And as soon as you start doing that, you start building a happiness within inside yourself because you're doing things to better yourself. So uncomfortability is probably my number 1 thing because that's what's going to kick you in the butt and get you going. Number 2, building a belief within yourself. Number 3, setting good goals. You can put those in whatever order you would like. I'm just talking for myself personally because I made a decision to do better for myself and it was an uncomfortable one. And then the belief started to grow and now I'm setting goals currently. So you can take these topics that I went over, use them for yourself if you would like. But once again, this is just stuff that I'm going through and I want to document it along the way. So if it helps anybody, that's great. Everybody enjoyed the video. I'm going to be posting weekly. Sometimes I might post extra. It just depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling it, I'm going to do it. You can check out my shorts as well. I try to put something positive in there every morning, food for thought, just things that I'm currently thinking to myself that I'm saying, hey, maybe this could help somebody else, or maybe somebody else is on this same journey as me. And shoot, leave me some comments. Let me know with what some of the struggles are that you guys are going through out there. Let me know some of the ways that you're solving it, because honestly, I'm one that's open to learn. I understand you have to have an open mind when going through this process because you're going to be doing a lot of things that you don't want to do. You're going to be overcoming fears. You're going to be overcoming yourself. And the hardest battle is between you and yourself in this situation. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about the video, what you guys are dealing with, and maybe what you're doing to overcome everything. So I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their week. I appreciate your time. Look forward to talking to you all again soon. Thanks.